Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. Today I have what I consider to be the most exciting video, the most exciting thing about Ripple and XRP that I have ever been able to say to anyone. And so I want you to listen up very, very carefully in this video, because the world literally just changed, and your pocketbook's going to change if you're an XRP holder. And there's not a question, there's not a doubt in my mind. There never has been a doubt since I discovered this, but today I'm going to put any doubt you ever had out of your mind in this video. Okay, not a question in the world. Okay, first I wanted to knock a couple of cool pieces of information that I found on the web out before I get to the really cool stuff, which is world-changing stuff. Okay, I saw this by Sid Vicious at SIDULATOR. To give credit, go follow him. Actually, I haven't followed him yet, but he posts. I've seen his name around, and I've seen people mention him, so he's obviously active in the community, and he posted this, which is pretty cool. This is from Barry Silbert, and those of you that don't know, Barry Silbert is he is invested in more blockchain related companies than pretty much anybody that I know of, and so he is very active in the community. But this shows you this guy's more plugged into blockchain than anybody that I've read about. But this shows you, this guy pulled a tweet from Barry Silbert back in September of 2016 to illustrate the point that Barry Silbert knew what was going to happen with XRP before any of us. Almost 2 years ago, the founder of DCG said this about XRP. They knew back then, and they still know today. Sometimes you just need to listen with your eyes. And this is a tweet from Barry Silbert. Bitcoin equals digital gold. Ripple XRP equals Swift 2.0. Ethereum Classic. And then I don't care about those, but he knew that Ripple was going to take on Swift. And so I just wanted to show you that because I thought it was an interesting tweet. Next, and I've got everything today is pretty awesome. Yahoo Finance integrates Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin trading. Well, they're going to integrate those trading. And what the point I want to make with this is that Yahoo Finance, they started. I told you this a while back. And what I was explaining to you is the parallels, and from day one I've been saying the parallels between the digital asset, the onslaught of digital assets, and the way that the stock market is marketed and the way that it's put together. The parallels cannot be ignored. And I've watched and I've shown you how they have been forming the digital asset markets, and they're literally copying everything that's done with stocks and bonds and those markets. They are literally duplicating the same presentation, the same type of selling of those products. And so I've watched it. Yahoo Finance has kind of been at the forefront of it. First, Yahoo Finance, if you remember, they started with listing Bitcoin and XRP and some of the others as the same way that you would list, that they would give you information about stocks inside of Yahoo Finance. And of course, I told you the natural progression is to eventually be able to buy and sell those things, whether it's through Yahoo or the E-Trades of the world, or all. That's where all of this is going, and that's why all of the money is coming towards your investment. So this article was from yesterday. Yahoo Finance integrates Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin trading, and then XRP will come as well as many other digital assets. But it's important that you see that all of the trading and the infrastructure is being set up, and little by little, everything that I've said is coming. All of the the creation. This is the creation of an entirely new asset class and an entirely new market. And little by little, it's all coming about. Okay, and I wanted to show you this. This is what's called for stocks. They call it a heat map, and I've used these in buying stocks over the years. And basically, it's a good visual presentation of which stocks at the end of each day. They'll put up. This is a Yahoo Heat Map. They'll put up what the biggest gainers were, and so the darker red, the worse that they performed. The brighter green, the better they perform. Like Taiwan Semiconductor did really well, so it's a darker green, 4.2% for the day. These down here performed better. The ones that you see in dark red performed worse. So one of the worst ones was American Eagle, way down here in the corner. The AT&T did bad. So anyway, you kind of get the point. Well, I show you that so that I can show you this. Guess what else they're making heat maps for now? Unfortunately, in this heat map, XRP performed the worst, I guess, for the last 24 hours. But the point is that you're seeing the creation of a new asset class and what that creation looks like, which is to duplicate past asset classes. That's all that's going on. And in duplicating past asset classes, eventually where you end up is duplicating the amounts of money that are in those asset classes. And that's been my point all along, is that there's about $220 or $30 billion in digital assets right now. And that number will be somewhere in the 20 to 100 trillion before this is over. And so there's so much appreciation that's coming. It's not even funny. Okay, now I'm going to get this right here. Okay, now let's take a small time out here and let's really analyze any kind of doubt that there has ever been about XRP, any doubt that there's ever been about if and whether there will be the price of XRP will go up. What is if you really want to sift down to what this has all been about, it's one thing, and that is use case. You have people that have been saying from the time I invested in XRP, the naysayers have been saying, oh, XRP will never be used by banks. Well, all they were focusing on is that one single use case, which is Ripple's use case as a company. Ripple, the number one use case is to go after the banks. I'm a firm believer that that's going to happen. Today, I'm here to tell you that use case is now happening. It is happening right now. And it's not Ripple's use case. It is Coil's use case. But the point is, and what you really need to let sink in today, is Ripple, in my opinion, is right on the verge of incorporating XRP, and we talk about that all the time. When that happens, the price of XRP is going to go ape, and it may not happen overnight, but it's going to happen, okay? But what I'm here to tell you is that we now have an actual use case for the first time since I invested in XRP. It is live. You can sign up to do it. And the world is about to change. And it's not something you could do with fiat currencies. You couldn't do this with dollars. You could only do it with digital assets. And if people do not realize what has just happened this week, they are not paying attention. And I believe that that right now, this week will be, when the history books are written, I believe that this week will be the week that everything changed. Okay, now I want to show you this, and when I get done explaining to you and showing you exactly how this works, you will the picture will be complete in your mind, and you will understand that the world is never going to be the same. And I'm not over exaggerating what I'm telling you, and that's the cool part. All right, this is the Wall Street Journal. Now, the Wall Street Journal and many online periodicals. The first thing that I should mention is as we all know, traditional newspapers have been dying for the last, 10 or 15, 20 years since the internet came about. It's been a slow death. I don't even get newspapers anymore. Most of you don't either. Well, and that's because of the rise of internet media. Well, one thing that we all know has happened in internet media over the course of time is that we're bombarded with ads and these newspapers, the traditional newspapers. Wall Street Journal is a great example. They know that their physical newspaper is on its way out, and so they're trying to monetize using ads, and then also they're selling subscriptions. Okay, so I'm going to click on an article on the Wall Street Journal, and I'm about to show you how your world is about to change, and the XRP economy has been born right before your eyes, whether you realized it or not. Okay, this is an article on U.S., Mexico, and the trade pact. Well, you'll notice as you get down into this article, you can't even read it. They're trying to get you to subscribe. Well, let's look at what that subscription looks like. If we want to subscribe to the Wall Street Journal, let's see what that entails. Well, they've got a sale, they've got all this. What you're looking at is the way the internet has evolved, and this is the way that they have been begun to advertise, and they're trying to sell here's their promotion. You can do $1 for 2 months, or you can do 50% off for 6 months, $19.50 a month, less than $5 a week. So they're selling you their subscription, their online subscription. This is the old world. XRP is the new world, and you're about to witness it. Now, imagine a world. Now, this is what I thought was coming, but it wasn't until it was Alex Jones sent out a thing to myself and some other YouTubers the other day. He says, "You guys need to sign up for Coil," and I had literally not studied Coil, or maybe the correct way to say this is that I had really not completed in my mind how this was going to work, but I know now. Watch this. So, as you recall, Ripple's CTO Stefan Thomas left Ripple a few months back, and he was going to start Coil, okay, which would be a company, and he said that it was going to be a web monetization platform using XRP. Okay, so one of the geniuses of the XRP community, and I can't remember if this is the right way to say it, Whiteswind or Wheatswind, but anyway, this guy's very active on XRP, and you should follow him if you don't. He's on Twitter, at WIETSEWIND. This guy's a really smart guy, and he is when the history books are written, this guy right here will and should get all sorts of credit for helping to have changed the world. But what this is, and what Coil is, and you're fixing to see it. I want you to watch this. This is, pretend you're reading an article. Look at this left side down here. What you're seeing is, as you read the article, if you're signed up through Coil, you are paying the person that wrote this article. You are literally paying him or her, in XRP as you read the article. That is unbelievable. That right there is world changing. And what that means is that as you surf, if you can imagine all of the periodicals of the world, anything from the Rolling Stone to the Wall Street Journal to the New York Times, imagine a world where you don't see any more pop-up advertising. All of that's gone. Instead, the people of the world have gone out and loaded up with XRP, and they've changed in their dollars for XRP. They have XRP accounts, thus driving the value of your XRP up. And they are spending their XRP online as they read articles. If they don't read the articles, they're not spending their money. They're not having to go out and pay $30 a month or whatever the cost is to subscribe to various periodicals. Imagine the companies that would sign up to do this. And not just reading, but imagine YouTube channels like mine or any kind of video channels where someone puts a video up, and as you watch the video, you're paying in XRP. And if you hit pause, you stop paying. But if you want to watch that video, you pay in XRP. If you don't want to watch it, then you don't have to pay. But you don't have to subscribe. You can surf and decide what it looks interesting and what's worthy of your reading. That will change the world. But I want to make a larger point. This is one single idea. This is one single use case. This is one live. XRP just went literally live with a use case. I am not aware of any digital asset that is literally live today with a use case. And I'm going to show you where you can do it. You can literally right now, and you're going to do it, and I'm going to do it. You can literally right now go and sign up for your Coil account, and you will be loaded up with your XRP so that you can go to the first one is the XRP community blog, where you can go and actually use this XRP service live. And you can pay all of the contributors to the XRP community as you read their articles in XRP. You can do it today. This changes everything, because what's been proven this week with the help of this genius, White Twin, what's been proven this week is that digital assets will be used. This is just one huge example of how they're going to be used. You couldn't go on and do this using dollars. You can't divvy up dollars like that. Digital assets can be. And when the world finally sees what I'm showing you right now, and it finally sinks in with the world, everybody in the world will know that everything just changed. You are just seeing it first because you're subscribed to the Digital Asset Investor. Okay, I wanted to show you and I wanted to tell you my favorite XRP blogger is, I've told you before, is Hodor. And I want you to go load up your Coil account, and the first article I want you to read is the one that Hodor did on this very topic. He called it Web Monetization Has Begun. And I want you, and as I do often, I like to read you his last paragraph because he usually says things very well in his last paragraph. He says, you can support web monetization in XRP. Coil is now accepting new accounts, and the monetization of the internet is imminent. It may be a closely guarded secret for now, but that won't last for long. There is a growing movement among the world's citizenry to push back against the pervasive corrupting of our electronic devices and technology we use to connect with each other. Web monetization not only leverages that movement, it incentivizes it. I expect Coil to expand its services dramatically in a very short period of time, and it may lead to some unprecedented developments in fintech very quickly. If you thought Snapchat was big news, well, let's just say that Stefan Thomas and company could be sitting on what will be regarded as a groundswell of monetized web content. For XRP owners, the choice could not be more simple. I've signed up for web monetization already. Those in the XRP community should consider the situation carefully and evaluate how incredible this achievement is. Do not underestimate what Coil is doing and the potential to ignite an explosion of creativity supported by each of us. This is everything that you as an XRP investor has been waiting for. This is it. This is it. Even if Ripple was and this is the point that Ripple's been making all along with the fact that XRP is separate from Ripple. Even if Ripple completely fell on its face, think about how many more coils that you have coming. The world is literally about to change, and the early XRP adopters are not even going to. You can't even imagine what's about to happen to your wallet. Okay. Go to, it's coil.com/signup. You can create your Coil account and get this going. Imagine how many other companies with new use cases you're going to be able to do the same thing with. I'm going to open my coil account today, and I'm going to begin to do the same thing. Imagine how many people across the world are. I can't wait to upload this video, by the way, because the world is about to change big time. Okay, get your Ledger Nano S, guys. We're not for those of you that are holding, do not store your XRP on these exchanges. Hackers can get into the exchanges and steal your digital assets. Go to the description of any of my videos, and you can go straight to Ledger's website and order your Nano S. Do it today, because it is literally the safest way to hold your digital assets. Also, I've been telling you about the WireX card. I found this cool picture, someone holding their WireX card in front of Stonehenge, and I thought I'd show it to you. If you haven't gotten your WireX payment card that also has Bitcoin rewards, and eventually you can load up XRP as well, but eventually you'll be able to, they'll probably have XRP rewards as well, but for now, Bitcoin rewards, and you can transfer those into XRP if you want to. But go to in the description of my videos, I've got a link to the WireX card as well. Go get your card if you haven't already. The world is changing. This is just yet another use case. But I am so excited that you're about to get to watch this video, so I'm going to go upload it. I am the digital asset investor. I am not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I really appreciate y'all watching. And we are going to grow together along with our XRP investment. Thank you.